Hello everybody and welcome back to Pumpkin Days, where Sheilab is still very snotty. Okay, so I had to restart the recording because my nose kept blocking and I just couldn't keep going. So what I have done so far today is I have made myself some rice flour with the rice that I was growing down here. And I also made myself some, one uranium bar. 4 uranium pieces became 1 uranium bar. Now I have, I think, some melons to dig up here. I also have some more to plant, I think, to get my farming quota, which I really want to do each time as much as I can. Oh, these are zucchinis, right. Well, these are melons over here, I'm pretty sure of that. I'm sure that they're honeydews, which I need. But zucchinis, okay, you know what? If they just keep on coming, I'm quite happy to keep on picking them. Honestly, these ones that you keep on picking, they're starting to get much better because you don't have to be all, like, wiggling around trying to pick them up. I'm loving this thing with the hands, as I said last time. So I'll probably just go and sell those guys. Let's go sell the zucchinis. I got extra strong airwaves extreme. And that is the only thing that is letting me record right now. I'm hoping I don't block up as soon as that goes away. If I do, I may have to start chewing gum. I'm sorry, okay? Things I go through for you guys. I try so hard. I turned on my computer today as well and it was going, and I was like, no, not after like a week of not recording. Please don't die on me now. I don't have enough money to replace you. It's like when you need a car to get to work. This is the equivalent. It's like when you're really poor and you need a car to get to work. And it's like a really rubbish car. And you're trying to keep it running. And you're hoping that you're going to be able to get to work every day in it. And that's kind of how I feel about my computer right now. Right. Sleepy time. No, not sleepy time. No. Watching TV time. Plum jam. Thank you, Gemma. Crafting channel. Diamond cheers. And the weather will be probably rainy. Okay, that's good in this game. Sleep time. We'll sleep until... Oh, not too long, actually. We'll just sleep until sort of 6 or 7 in the morning, because she's getting sleepy, but she doesn't need to be sleeping for too long. Okay. Ooh, honey today. Nice. We could do with more of that, actually. And I need to clean up after my animals, and I need to make sure they've got enough fodder so they don't get sick and everything like that. Let's have a look. Test Pilot Pete, are you ever going to grow up? I'm going to try and check as much as I can to see if I can get a cow that will actually give me milk. In my game, trees aren't growing very well. And also the sound effects. I don't know if anyone else is noticing this, but the sound effects of the sea and the rain and stuff seem very quiet compared to the sound effects. So I'm just going to go in and see if that has changed recently. Yeah, that would be why. Why is everything else at 20% and the sound effects are at 100%? That would be why nothing is balanced. That's better. Okay. Right, I'm going to take the sickle, and I'm going to go try and see if I can find some grass. I think the grass over here is correct. I've given up on the trees now. I'm going to wait until release to do trees, I think. And then I'll know they're working. Well, I don't think that's grass that I could sickle down, unfortunately. It looked like it might have been. Okay, if I'm going to have to look for it a little more actively, let's get back on the horse. But that looked like grass that I could sickle. Although, didn't I buy a whole bunch of... I did buy a whole bunch of fodder, but it'd be good to get some more. Get up that slope. If I replay this as well, I won't be redoing it in that plot at all. It's a terrible plot choice, I feel. Not near anything good. Not much around here. Give me some grass to cut. I need it for my animals. I also need to go to the museum and give in all this cool stuff. Got so much stuff to hand in. And I want to go flower hunting. And, like, I've got too much to do. And there's that poop still there. Can I steal your fodder? There's fodder in here. I bet I can just steal it. Oh, yeah. Don't need to buy the land to steal the fodder. And I don't know if that's fodder past the fence there, but again, that looks like the fodder that was on my farm. And I couldn't pick it up. So let's go and see about this over here. This looks like the kind of fodder you should be able to pick up. Oh, it is cool. Happy with this. Seems like you have to be a little bit specific about where you are when you pick it up, so that stuff beyond my gate might still be okay. But I also just want to take a trip to the museum and just hand the stuff in. I want to do a little bit of fishing, hand some fish in. Apparently there's fossils now too. I'm hoping I can get enough stuff to get Jounce Corp off the island. Right, we're nearly at the end of our... Yeah, let's just leave that for now. Nearly at the end of our stamina. I'm just gonna head off to the museum. I may come back and... Because, like, it seems like it's permanent. The poops are pretty permanent, so... I may need to come back and just sort them out, because, I mean, it's a bit gross that I've left them all lying around. I was feeling ill. I didn't feel like picking up poop. What's that? I went straight past the bus stop. Where is it? No, I haven't. Where is the bus stop nowadays? There always used to be a bus stop here. Like around here somewhere, wasn't it? Pretty sure the bus stop was like here before. Don't tell me there's some quest I've got to do to get the bus stop now. Where's my bus stop gone? Am I going crazy, or is the bus stop right here? It used to be right here, right? Didn't it? Did they remove fast travel or something? I don't mind if it did. So I'll just go to the map and I'll just go up there, but... No, it's got a fast travel point there. Wahoo Beach. Has it moved? Am I just being really dumb? Is there a massive bug where the bus stop's missing? I'm gonna ride to the museum, okay? I'll just ride manually up there. And then I will fast travel back and I'll see where I end up. Because that seems a bit weird. I never know where I'm going when I go to the museum. I'm going the wrong way. There's going to be all stuff all through the jungle as well. Unless there's not anymore. What? Because we were seeing cars and things appearing in the trees. And I was like, well, that's a bit weird. Because, you know, Jounce Corp were meant to leave me alone for at least the first year. Never mind. I don't know if they're there anymore. Yeah, just want to ride to the museum. It's not too bad on your horse. Yeah, Jounce is still over there, look. Setting up their little cubby holes over there. I guess this is maybe the site of the factory. But I'm gonna go and try and push that back as much as I can. I think once they've, like, built something, you can't remove it. Which is why I was a bit disappointed. I was like, well, come on. Okay, hello dudes. I have some stuff for you. Kelp bass. You can find one, donate it. Okay, so donate. I'm not giving you my uranium bar just yet. I need it. I might go through the tunnels again. Oh, how many pickaxes do I have? Oh no, I don't have any pickaxes right now. And I've got a really full inventory, so it would be a really, really bad idea for me to go into the mines right now this second. So I'll go back and I'll prepare properly for going back to the mines. Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to come up here and... Well, actually, can I ask you how much percentage of the museum I've done? Will you tell me that? Leo doesn't like it much if Fayaz and I goof around, but it's not like there's that many people buying furniture. Blue hydrangea. Sure, I've seen one of those. I don't know how to see, like, how progressed the museum is anymore. I'm sure there was a way. But yeah, getting loads of cool stuff in these particular bits, but not so much in the fish areas or the flower areas. I do need to go do some gathering for that. But it's just, it seems kind of crazy that the most of the stuff that you put into the museum is gatherables. Ooh, I just ran into a tree. Most of the stuff is gatherables, and it's like, well, I would love it a bit more if it was more based on my farming prowess rather than my gatherables prowess. Right, let's see where the bus stops disappear to, because that was something I wanted to check out. Whoa, okay. I'm going to have to go and do some research on what exactly has happened to the bus stops, because they've all disappeared, and I don't know if I have to maybe do some kind of quest to get them again or something. They were there and now they're gone. Which is a little weird. Also, I'm a bit kind of annoyed that I couldn't tell. Well, I want to go back to the museum. I couldn't tell how much of the museum I had finished. And I'm sure there was a way to do that before. Maybe it's in my J journal. Like, the game, it used to give me like a percentage completion on it. I've done a lot of the gems. But not a lot of the bars. I mean, it needs probably a copper bar, a silver bar, all of that sort of thing. Uranium bar, obviously, but I want to keep that. Or uranium tools. Which is pretty endgame stuff, I suppose. Let me get on the road. Oh, man. I hate all these hills that the horses can't go up. Drives me nuts. Yeah. But I'm also hoping that it's not too, like, seasonal, the stuff that you have to pick up around the place. I also feel like it's kind of difficult to keep your farm going and to go out into the wilderness and search for gatherables, especially ones that are far away. I do feel like it's hard to keep that balance going. Even with a really small farm, which is what I've got. Also, I don't think I'm going the right way at all. Oh, I'm not too far off. I'm not too far out of where I should be. Maybe I could do some fishing and get some fish for the museum as well. But as I say, I'm a bit like, oh, come on. Let me know how much I've done. Let me know how I'm doing with the museum. I'll check my mail as well, actually. But I don't know where all the bus stops went. I feel cheated out of my bus stops. Okay, we're back now. Apparently it's very dark now. It's autumn, I guess. Am I coming back into town? Oh, yes, I am. Cool. I can see my poops lighting the way. But yeah, I feel like the purpose of the game is more to forage than it is to farm sometimes. And I think that that could do with a little bit of rebalancing. Because it's giving you these farm quotas, and then the farm quotas give you... Where am I? Ugh! I'm like, running away. No, that's not what I want to do. I'm sorry, I can't play this game today. I'm trying really hard just to be there for you guys, and but in my heart and in my wellness, I'm not really 100% there today. Like, not there, you know? And I am sorry for that. Oh, here we are. We're at the back of my house now. Not a lot you can do, and you know, I've taken so many days off at this point, and it's like when you have to kind of go back to work in your super old car that you can't really afford. Which is my metaphor for my computer. Oh, I can't believe the noises that was making. That was so scary. But it seems to have settled down now. I think the back fan is just a little rattly on it. So it may just need tightening, and I'm hoping that that's all that's wrong. Okay, let's see if there's any new things to get. Great elephant plushie. Also, chocolate bar. Wow. Cool. It's raining, so I don't need to do anything today. But one thing I would like to do, if I can, I don't know how much money I've got. Okay, so now I've handed everything in, I can sell everything, which is always a good thing. Yeah. So yeah, so one thing I want to do is make the big kitchen, which would be really cool. I don't want to sell any of my metal, because I don't know what out of the metal makes, if I can make alloys or if it's useful for anything. I figure it probably might be. I'm going to try and ship eggs so I can get a mayonnaise maker as soon as possible. But as I say, I think I may need to also ship oil. I'm also going to take a look in the library, I think, for just to see. Yeah, this is a bit better. And I have an auto sort. A for auto sort. A. Whoa. No, that's not what I want. Good grief. Alright, Eho then. Good that there's an auto sort, and good that there is a transfer all inventory button. However, I didn't really want to press that right then that second. That was not a good idea. But it's new, and it's cool. And I want to sell my bags of rice as well. May as well do that. Auto sort that back out there, and then I'll put all of my tools back on my hotbar. I can't believe that. Then what I need to do is make or buy or whatever some more pickaxes so I can go down the mine again, because I really don't have that much in the way of metal. Well, actually, I need to sort through my metal and have a look and see what I've got. So that's another thing. That's a good thing to do while you're sick, right? Sort through your metal box. Totes. So let's see if there's any metals that accidentally got in here. This shouldn't have any metals, and this should all be like cool stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I'm going to have enough time for another Patarot harvest this year, but I may try to do a really big Patarot harvest next year and get loads of money, which will be really cool. Alright, so let's just get all the, and hopefully this will all stack up, all the different metals out of here. A couple of silver bars. Got pyrite. I don't even know why I have pyrite. And I've got all these things down here. Again, auto sort it up into the top. So much better. Oh, this is so good. Right. And auto sort this. And then all the metals should hopefully be together-ish. They kind of are. Right. So we've got a lot of copper bars and things that I could be selling, you see. If I process them. Or I could be making them along with the wood into cool stuff. What's the best thing? Oh, tungsten. Will you turn into tungsten bars? And will you turn into tungsten, like... So all of these probably need to go to the museum, don't they? I've got 14 steel, so I could make steel pickaxes out of that. I imagine, anyway. I've got a lot of iron. I can make tons of stuff out of that as well. I mean, because I've been looking for gold, but I've got a lot of other stuff. We can only have 3 at a time, can we? Or oh, that must be, yeah, must be more than that to process it. We'll probably be able to make like a silver, because I had a couple of silver bars, didn't I? We'll be able to make some sort of silver pickaxe or something. And I have 2 left of everything. But I don't know, like it didn't say that you could make like zinc stuff or anything like that, so I'm really not sure how that goes, honestly. Nickel. I'm just going to make bars out of everything I can make a bar out of. And then I'll take them up to the museum as well. I'm quite interested as to whether nickel will make anything. And if it does, what kind of tool I'll get out of it. I want to visit the library again, though. Maybe I should go to bed and then, like, first thing in the morning, visit my mail and pick up all my money, and then also visit the, visit the mail, get all my money, and then also visit the, library and just see what metals I can get. I really want to make something out of uranium though, and I don't have enough to make anything, but I can make like a brush or like, I don't know, a sickle or something, but nothing really good. Let's put these all down. I've already done this once today. So is auto sorting things out of the hotbar? Because if it is, that needs fixing. You can't have an auto sort put all of your tools back into the inventory. Devs, you've done amazing stuff with your inventory management. It's so nearly there, but that needs fixing. It can't include this. People set up their hotbar all nice and cozy, and then they want to auto sort, and then suddenly all their tools are up in their inventory where they can't use them, and they've got to pull them all down again. That's no good. Right. However, I am super happy that this is even, like, a thing. So anyway, I'm going to go have a look. I'm going to just leave for a second, and I'll let that do its thing in the background. And I'm going to go grab some wooden logs now. So I've got some smoky wood, and I've got some smoky wood planks. So I'm going to take all of this smoky wood and the smoky wood planks, and I'm going to pop that onto the circular saw. And we are going to make... The auto sort's amazing for the storages, though. And so we are going to make some planks, and then we are going to use those planks to make a few bits and bobs on the workbench. So I want to see what kind of metals I can use. Oh, no, that is the furniture bench. It's the anvil, sorry, the anvil. So... titanium sickle. We make that out of titanium bars. Do I have titanium bars? Have a look what I've got. Iron, silver, tungsten, zinc, steel, aluminium. I mean, might these be all the other different kinds of metals? I mean, it might be worth a try. So 1 titanium bar and 1 brown wood plank. I want to experiment with 1 nickel bar and 1 smoky wood plank. And I want to see how that goes. Hang on. So I can't do that. Okay, interesting. If I added tungsten to it, for example. So nickel and tungsten, I can make some kind of compound. Interesting. What do I get from that then? A crafted junk sculpture. Oh. That sucks. Alright, I'm going to bed. It was worth a try. So it's possible, I think, to get alloys. Possibly. They might never work, but they might work. So it was worth a try to see if alloys worked. But the fact that you could even try to do them, I'm impressed with. I haven't fed my animals, and they're going to get sick. They're going to get so sick. So I had best make sure that they get... Are you alive? Excuse you alive? Yes, you are. And I need to pick up their poos as well. Or they will really get sick. They will get sick of me. Right, so... Another poo over here to get, and then I will feed them all, and then they will all be happy. I'm not really doing tons of gardening right now, because as I say, I'm just on a big old hunt to get metal. Hey Momo, the horse. Can I ride you yet? No, you're sleeping. Oh my goodness, that sucks. Right, I'll go and harvest the mushrooms while you wake up then. And it's a lovely rainy day again today, so I don't have to do anything. And I can pick up my honey. So all these things, like, I definitely think things like beehives and stuff like that, I will have that going, like, super early on if I do another playthrough. I'm not so fussed about the animals. The animals seem to be a lot of effort for not a lot of return at the moment. The eggs from the chickens are great, but I don't even have a cow that works properly right now. So I might have a look at that today. And so take Momo, and we're gonna go and ride and see if we can get a better cow than Test Pilot Pete. I hope we can. But yeah, gonna be some, hopefully some, oh, this is where it's gone. Okay. And because they've all moved, that's probably why I can't go to half of them now. I can't actually travel there. Is that because I'm on my horse? Hang on. Is it just a case that you can't travel on horseback? Ah. I'm stuck on my horse. I can't move around. This is not very good. There we are. Let's go up a bit of a hill or something. Right, so is it maybe that? No, there's no travel to any of these areas. Even though I have now found the... I mean, the costs are much better than they used to be. It used to be prohibitively expensive to go places. I don't see the point though either in making pumpkin veil cost 100 when I reckon it should cost 10 because you could go to the museum and then go on to pumpkin veil and it will cost you like 10. So I don't see the point in that anymore. I honestly think like traveling should be cheap in this game because everything is so far apart. Not that I'm at a stage now where it doesn't matter too much. Oh gosh, look, Jounce is in here as well now. It's not even market. Oh, it is market day. Okay, fair enough. If it's a market day, then I may as well buy up all the fish that I can to put into the museum. So, like, just buy them all. If I can. Really? I mean, do I have no... Oh, I have no money. Oh, right. That would be why I can't travel. Duh. I have no money. Of course I can't travel. Right, well, it's very important then. I'm sick, okay? Don't judge me. Well, as I say, at least I found where the bus stop moved to. It's in a much actually better place, to be fair. I need to just go to the post office and get all my money because I definitely will have some there. Oh, man. That's one thing I wish you could tilt the camera when you're on the horse. Because if you get on the horse and it's tilted at this angle, then it stays at that angle. Is that more Jounce Corp stuff? That's looking rather purple over there. I don't like it that they're using my favourite colour. That looks like a Jounce Corp residence. Oh man, they're so moving in to my area. This isn't good. Like the purple sun loungers and... As I say, like we're only on year 1. Fall of year 1. I want to see... I'm going to look back through my mail as well, and I want to see when it said that Jounce Corp would move in. 81 for the last shipment. Is that it? Oh, that's a bit better. Okay, fantastic. So now we've got 1,000 odd gold, and we'll be able to go places and buy things. Fantastic. Old letters, right, okay. I want to... Hello from Jounce. Recycling... Clean smog. Spring of the 3rd year, right? So we should still have like a whole other year. Beer barrels. You shop 100 barley. I can't do that though. Looking back for all these things. An oil press. 50 crops used to make oil. Right, so I'm gonna take a little look at the library again, and I wanna just have a little plan in my head, and hopefully I'll remember the plan. Oh man, okay, let's just get this like sorted out, so I can actually see where I'm going. It always helps. I'm gonna make a little plan as to how I'm gonna get all these things like mayonnaise makers, oil presses, all that sort of thing. I may need to ship oil to get the mayonnaise maker, and if that's the case, I need to make sure I'm doing an oil bearing crop. And I think I want to have more of a plan. As I say, if I play again, which I probably will do, I'll probably play again upon release. So I'll keep nipping back to this and just playing around on it. Which is, in early access, I like to do that, just tool around. But then have a bit more of a game going when it gets to release. So, crafting. Crafting. Processors, that's what we want. So beer barrel, 100 barley. Oil press. I already have an oil press. It looks like I already have one of those. But what is it I can make into? Coconut. Right. Well, there's lots of coconuts around the place. And I've shipped quite a few coconuts. And that'll probably be why I've been allowed to get the press. Right, good. Cheese and mayonnaise maker. Ah, have to do 50 milk for all of it. Darn it. Oh no, milk processor on its own. Oh, okay, so that's okay. That's the mortar. No, I do. I need a cow that does cheese. Loom after you ship 50 wool. So sheep do seem to have a reason for being now, which is really cool. Fish prep station. Cut and clean fish before using it in recipes. Okay. I have that, 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 I have that. I do not have a still. And that's 300 barley. So barley is really important, and I really struggle to get any. I'll have a look around at the market, though, before it closes down. But yeah, coconuts for coconut oil. So I want to make some coconut oil right now. I want to go get some coconuts, gather them up, and make them into oil. Because they just grow on the ground right here. And yes, I am at a terrible angle again. But I kind of know where I'm going, so I don't mind. So we're going to go and pick up all the coconuts. We're going to make them into oil. And I want to make a big kitchen as well. I know I've been saying that for ages. But I do. Okay. I'm just going to run to get the coconuts because it takes ages on the horse. The horse gets stuck in all the trees. Oh, I'm not seeing any coconuts on the ground right now. This is not good. Do they not grow in autumn or something? Because that would be terrible. The other one was olives. I don't know if I can grow olive trees. I mean, it all seems to be things that come from trees, and trees just don't seem to be growing very well on my map, and I'm not sure what I've done wrong there. But I've pretty much given up on them right now. Which is always horrible when there's like something that you just give up on because you can't do it. Right, so chestnuts, Brussels sprout, pumpkin, artichoke, peas, asparagus, apricot. No. Sugar, apple, spinach, lychee, banana, coconut, peach, black bean, lime. No. And that's the thing, they give you signs for farm plots, but then the farm plots don't stay, so you can label up your farm plots all beautifully, and then they go away. Wheat and oats. Have I seen wheat before? I don't know, but I'm going to buy some. I'm going to buy some oats. Wheat, oats, but no barley. Is that my pumpkin veil stuff? It must be. What's the ground coffee? Ketchup, cinnamon, mint, camellia. Nope. I'll buy the milk to ship. But I'd really prefer to get a good cow. That's all cheese and meat. Mutton and chicken meat. I mean, I'm like, how do you color chicken in this? Or do you just buy the meat at the moment? So I'd like to buy one of every single one of these. Simply because I can then just put them into the museum. And one of all of these. I reckon I could probably sell those two. Not sell them, but you know what I mean. Oh, I don't have enough room for the flounder, the mackerel, and the sardine. No! It's fine though. So that's probably what I will try and do to a certain extent, is I will be buying a lot of stuff to put into the museum. Like, if I'm making a lot of money off my farm, there's no reason not to. Where have I put my horse? Oh no, my horse. Where did you go? I need a whistle. Or like the Porsche horse that follows me around. But I lose this one too often. Far too often. Where's she gone? Well, the horse needs to be on the map. I definitely I had her down here. Did I run up here? I'm not certain. Down with her. Oh my goodness, I feel like such an idiot. Where's she gone? How can you lose a massive great horse? I came up here to go to the market. Did I leave? Oh no, you know what it'll be? I went coconut hunting and she's back at my farm. I remember. Oh, man. I wish I wasn't so, like, forgetful sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to go back and find my horse. So out of all of those fishies that I picked up, how many of them can go to the museum then? All of those bars can. Wow, look at all that stuff I can donate. I think I should pop up there quickly and go donate them. But there are hundreds of things you can donate to the museum, and as I say, I don't know what percentage of them I've done, and they're being added in all the time, so it's like, I think I'm getting somewhere, and I'm like, I'm not. But like I say, I honestly think you're better off just doing some of the farm quotas just early on, getting a crop of some really high yield stuff like batarots, growing that, buying everything else you need and trying to do it that way, and then, you know, as I say, barley though, I can't believe I can't find that. Hey Lisa. I'm gonna go and check the seed shop because I never check in here, and they may have barley in here. You never know. Buy and sell. So they do! Oh yes! They have barley seeds. I finally unlocked it. I'm gonna make the biggest barley farm ever now. You watch, because I need to ship so much of this. Grows all year except winter. So I'm coming into winter. I found them though. Oh. I can't pick them up though. Ouch. Right, junk sculpture. I'm going to sell the junk sculpture. Or sell something anyway. I'll sell you that honey actually. Sell all my honey. That'll give me a space. And then I can buy some barley seeds. How many do I want? I probably want another 8. I can do a nice big crop of them, and I will plant them in today, and then I can do all sorts of stuff with that. I'm really happy. I'm so happy. Finally got them. Oh my goodness me. But I'm gonna need to like make basically a list of all the different kinds of vegetables and stuff, and try and like get them all from the shop. Where'd my horse go? It's so bad, I'm running off all the time today. I'm not normally this distractible. Oh, okay. I need to do my civic duty here. And over... Oh yeah, over here too. My horse's mess, I should clean it up, definitely. I mean, I can only do this on a farm. I'll sell the poops and then I'll be able to get a fertilizer bin. I think I already have a fertilizer bin actually. I can put my poops in the fertilizer bin. I need to do all of this stuff. Like, I'm not doing enough in my farm at all. So, we do definitely have more than 8 days left of this particular season. So I will be able to get a barley crop. And I'll keep the barley seeds and I'll be able to grow them all next year and it'll be great. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's get off my horse. And go and dig up some more poops. I forgot to go and check if there was a dairy cow today. Which I'm frustrated by. I should have done that. And now it's like 5:30. Okay, it's fine. I'll check it. I'll keep checking. Eventually there will be one. But at the moment, it's all about the small farm plots. I'm being very, very small with everything. Because I feel that I'll be better off doing a huge farm once I've got a bit more. Once I've got a bit more stuff. And once I know what I'm doing a bit more. So, okay, barley seeds. Here we are. Put that on my hotbar. Oh man, I had room on my hotbar. I was like, oh, I got no room in my inventory. My hotbar does count as inventory space. And it is a lot easier to plant these seeds as well now, because it seems that as long as you can reach it, you can plant it. Which is a lot easier than it used to be. It used to be like so fiddly to plant anything. And now it's pretty good. So, well done, devs. You didn't bow to the pressure of, I want to be able to plant 9 things at once, but you made it less fiddly. I think that's a really good way of getting stuff sorted out there. So, kudos. I'm gonna... Yeah, I can't go to the museum right now because it's not open. So I'm gonna go to bed. And we're going to go to the museum and we're going to hand in loads of stuff. I feel like I've not done a very good job of necessarily like explaining things and stuff today, but I have actually made quite a bit of progress. I hope you don't mind my slight distractibility, my slight constant losing of the horse, and my just generally being a bit of a derp, but I know I need to sleep until at least like 6 because we need to pass the time. And next year I'll do some big crops and we'll make some good money. Definitely. And these are good. These are so good. Also, as I say, like, I think if I started again, I'd play very differently because the mechanics of the game have changed so much. Things that used to be really difficult to do, like planting huge fields of seeds, are now not as difficult to do. So I may well start planting bigger fields of seeds now. It used to be very difficult because you were just constantly just wiggling around trying to go like this while you're trying to plant. But now you can just stand there and plant all the stuff. So good. So much easier. So very, very, very happy with that. And I have barley. I mean, how good is that? Barley is here. Now, my oil press. I was trying to find coconuts, and I didn't find a single coconut. I was really disappointed. So I don't really know what else there is that I can try and make oil out of, unless I can get something like soy. I think I might be able to make oil out of that. So I might even go back to the library again and quickly just check what other things I can use, because I saw coconut. I was like, I got loads of those. Fantastic. I might even have some in storage, though. Let me check. But I might need a different game plan here. I've got 9 coconuts in storage. So that will do for a little bit of vegetable oil. But I would like to get something that I can reliably use. So we'll have some oil in there when we come back. But I want to just go and have another look. Again, that's a bit of a janky sound effect. Whenever I'm like proper hovered over it. So, Momo, we're going on another ride. This horse is the best thing I ever bought, by the way. Love the horse. Love it, love it, love it. To pieces. I'm going to go to the library and I'm going to go and have another look at the oil press stuff. And just see how I can get more oil, because I think I'm going to need that for a lot of cooking recipes. And when I've got barley, I'll be able to make more flour. I'll be able to start making beer. It's going to be good times. Okay, so I'm going to go to processors again. Love and friendship. As I say, I'm not going to really do too much in the way. This is more going to be an exploration of the game mechanics to start with. And just taking a look at the game as it progresses. Then once I get to the point where the game is more released, then I'll probably do a more of a social playthrough. Alright, so let's have a look again. So olive, coconut, avocado, peanut, and corn. Olives will probably come off a tree. Coconuts are off a tree. Avocados, I think, are also off a tree. Peanuts and corn. Georgie farming. See if there's corn at any point. Trees. Summer crops in Wahoo Beach. Peppercorn, cotton, coffee, black beans. Melons. When do we get peanuts from then? And where do we get olives from? Soybeans, potatoes, turnip, wheat. I didn't even check if barley grew. And I've planted it all. That's not good. But then I don't think they would sell it in the shop unless you could plant it there, right? Oh man. I'm just having a look to see, like, if I can see in here, like, any, olives or peanuts or anything like that. Olives are on a tree. They're a Wahoo Beach spring tree. Not seeing peanuts though. It's difficult to get oil then. There's not a ton of stuff that they do. So summer trees in Pumpkinvale, macadamia, apple, pistachio, olives, summer tree, core crops. Yeah, it's even harder to get the oil stuff in Pumpkinvale by the looks of it. I didn't even see peanuts on here. Where do we get peanuts from? But yeah, coconuts should be easy to get here, but I'm not finding any right now. So it may be that coconuts are spring and summer only. But I do have a small stock of oil, so we'll maybe have to make do with that for now. But I'm not seeing where to get peanuts either. I'll pretend I didn't see that horse. Stop pooping as I'm walking around the place. It's terrible. I'll get a bad reputation. Okay, well, I definitely think I want to go to the museum and hand all this stuff in before I wrap up. Oh, no, now there's coconuts on the ground. Fantastic. Millions of them. Alright, so we can still get our coconut crop, and that will be fine for my oil then. Man. I'm gonna head to the museum from the new bus stop, which I can now use because I have money. Oh, my life. I was like so confused because the bus stop moved at the same time as I ran out of money. So I was like, oh, it's clearly like because it's moved and it's buggy and weird. And it's like, no, it's just because you don't have any money in your bank account. I'm gonna let you just travel for free. But yeah, we should be able to hand in tons of stuff, loads of fish, loads of like metal bars into the museum, and it will be super happy. Right, so let's donate. I'm gonna donate a zinc bar. Where do I see? Where do I see the percentage? Like, should have to click on this computer or something and see how much. There's no feedback. It used to be, I swear. I'm gonna see that other architect-y guy. I don't like this lack of like being able to know the percentage. It's not in here, is it? Anywhere. You also can't see the names of the things that you've donated. But I'm sure I can. It's checking it anyway for me as I go along, but I don't know where I go. I'm gonna just check with this guy because there's a guy in this house that might be able to tell me. Blake, how are you doing? Don't have much to say right now. Alright, so I can now order certain things. Nice. E-boxes are expensive here compared to Duante's. A lot of the stuff that I've unlocked, I think, I can get from here. But it's still not telling me, which is so annoying. Someone tell me how much percentage of the museum I have done. I want to know. Comment if you know how to check that, and I'm just being dumb, because as I say, I'm having a bit of a day today for it. It's the first day I've been back recording in a long while, and I'm just derping all over the place. What's missing? Polished soda light. Need anything? Oh no. Okay, I guess I'll take that to Blake. How are you doing? Fixing up a museum is a great workout. I've got to mix it up with some structured exercise at home too. Otherwise I'd be all arms and thighs. Not a bad thing, right? Gladiolus. Yeah, let's donate. You're not having my uranium bar. Tungsten. Steel. Silver. Nickel. Iron. Lake smelt. Bittling. A rainbow trout. A bream. A common crab. Some scallops. And we'll go and look at these in the aquarium as well. Just before I finish the episode. It's a nice long episode as well. I've been going for an hour. I do feel like I'm at the point now where I can start going back up to... I'll probably be 1 a day for a little while. And then we'll be back to 2 a day. It takes me a while just to get back to things. And I'm going to be having to edit things the same day. So... Oh, like we've got some fishies in here. Yeah, starting to add up. I do still feel that the museum is still way too massive. Like, these tiny, tiny fish. These massive tanks. I'd love to be able to see the fish a bit more. Make the fish bigger if you're going to have such a huge place. And I would love to see, like, more backgrounds and things. You know, the museum is, like, the sort of crowning achievement of the whole thing. So it'd be nice if it looked good. See, I think the greenhouse has got it right. So by the time I filled all of this up, it's going to have, like, lovely flowers everywhere. You can see them really clearly. I think the fish need to be a bit bigger in their tanks. You've got to see them all. Okay. So there we are. There we have it. We have completed more of the museum. Apparently there are now fossils that you can pick up, but I don't know if they're part of the museum yet. So at the moment it's flowers, ores, fish, and miscellaneous. So there may be fossils as part of the miscellaneous tab. I haven't got anything on that tab yet. And I'm quite scared by the sheer amount of stuff that I'm expected to get under the fish tab, for example. Look how many fish I'm meant to get. Ooh. I mean, ores, like, definitely seems to be only bars and refined ores. And then there's quite a few flowers too. But not as many as there are fish. It seems like fishing is going to be a big thing here. For the museum completion. But yeah, I feel like I need to know, and I don't know if it's just me, I need to know how I'm doing compared to Jounce Corp. I think it would be really good if there was something that would tell me, like, my museum completion versus how far they're going with things, like, just to give me more of an idea as to whether I'm winning or losing the game. That is the overall game. And I think I would enjoy that a lot. I know, I'm full of like kind of criticism, but this game is coming along so nicely, and I just feel like I would love it to be like a really polished and popular game, and they're doing so well with all these patches. But I feel sometimes just a tiny bit aimless in it, and I think giving more of a structured goal would be really, really good for players like me who kind of need it. So yeah. Some people like are just totally happy to have a massive farm and it's all full of cool stuff and that's their jam. But I like to be able to go for a goal. Even though I do play a lot of games that are essentially sandboxy, I do like to still have a goal in it. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. We got Barley today, so I'm super, super happy about that. I'm amazingly happy about that. We handed in tons of stuff to the museum. I derped around for an hour. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you'll be back to the next one. The next one will hopefully be a little bit more lucid and a little bit less derpy. It's still me, so it's still going to be derpy. But hopefully I'll be a little bit clearer in my head and things like that as time goes on and I get more used to recording again. So I'm sorry, the Pumpkin Days is the series I have chosen to take the brunt of my illness, and I'll be back with some of the other ones as I'm feeling a little bit better. Hopefully I'm not sounding too awful either at the moment, and because I was sounding very resonant across my sinuses, so I'm hoping that that's starting to go away now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you would like to see more Pumpkin Days from a slightly less derpy Sheila, then please do subscribe. I'll let you know when they're out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.